Stampeders. Blue Bombers looking for a win, by the way. And, of course, they are 1-3 to start the year. Winless in 2 starts at their new Diggs Investors Group field. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have a look at the standings. Oh, by the way, the Goldeyes are wearing white jerseys, white pants here tonight. They had to because the only thing that Trois-Rivières has is a red top and a gray pants. The Goldeyes had to go away from the red tops and the white pants, where they've won 2 of 3 already this year in this homestand, to their traditional home whites to accommodate the visitor here tonight. We'll have a look at the standings when we come back, particularly in the North Division and the wild card. We do that after these on TSN 1290.
Why drive to the border to pick up your parcels? Finally, there's a solution. A.D. Rutherford International's cross-border services. U.S. shipping address, customs clearance, and daily deliveries to and from North Dakota. Besides assisting commercial importers, they help individual buyers as well. Their competitive rates make your importing experience seamless, stress-free, and convenient. A.D. Rutherford International. Cleared and simple. Visit adrutherford.com or call 204-633-7207.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
It's Ken with a solution for loneliness out here in the field. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a two-way radio in the cab. Prairie Mobile has the Kenwood two-way radios that'll keep you in touch with the family and help if you ever need it. Tough, long-range, economical, and very sociable. Say more with two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center, 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right on the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance. Proud sponsors of the Goldeyes, 2 locations, Winnipeg South Side and West Side. Helping you protect the things you love. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com or call us at 204-889-2870. So the Goldeyes playing the Trois-Rivières Les Aigles, and it's a 4-game series that goes tonight, tomorrow at 6:05. We'll be on the air at 4:30 with Around the Association. Just to let you know, Phelan Lentini will join us to talk about, well, the stolen base record in independent baseball. I'm looking to get Pierre-Luc Laforest on tomorrow as well. And if we have time, another Goldeye, but usually we get a couple good talkers on, and it ends up being a little bit of me and a lot of bit of 2 guests, and we'll see if we can do that again tomorrow. So that will be tomorrow, and then a 1:35 start will happen on Sunday, and then the last game of the series on Monday at 7:05, and then Tuesday 6:05 doubleheader with Lincoln coming to town. And then Wednesday and Thursday will both be 7:05 starts to end this homestand. Let's have a look at the morning line, brought to you by Assiniboia Downs for exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining. Do the Downs, free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information this summer. Do the Downs. Well, we look at the North Division, and the Goldeyes are 7.5 games back of Fargo. Now, they do have 3 games in hand, and they do have 3 games coming up next weekend with Fargo. In fact, the Goldeyes have 2 more series remaining with Fargo. As a matter of fact, they have a 3-gamer as the last 3 games here at home to end the regular season schedule, and that comes up August 31st, September 1st and 2nd. They also play Fargo next weekend, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So with 3 games in hand, 6 games still remaining with the Red Hawks, there is the ability for Winnipeg to control their own destiny. They're 7.5 games back. Of course, if you win all 3 of those games in hand, you're 6 back. But the Goldeyes need to be playing just a little bit better than they are right now. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Fargo is 8-2 in their last 10. Fargo has a 6.5 game lead on the St. Paul Saints, who are 1 game better than Winnipeg in the standings for second in the North. They played 2 more games, though. Winnipeg has 2 games in hand on them. And then Sioux Falls at 13 back. Wichita is the best record in the league by 4 games on Fargo at 44-21. 6 games better than Gary, 9 better than Lincoln, 18 better than Kansas City, 19 better than Sioux City. And Sioux City ended a horrible losing skid with a victory over Gary last night. They're 2-8 in their last 10. South Division, Laredo is leading by half a game on Amarillo and by 1 game on Grand Prairie. They've got 3 teams within 1 game of each other. Grand Prairie, by the way, has won 4 in a row. And the wild card is Gary by 5.5 on Winnipeg, and a number of other teams in between the Goldeyes and the Railcats. Your division leader again, or leaders again, in the North, Fargo by 6.5 on St. Paul, by 7.5 on Winnipeg. Wichita in the Central by 6 on Gary. And in the South, a 3-team race. Laredo has a half-game lead on Amarillo and a 1-game lead on Grand Prairie. And again, Gary leading the wild card by 5.5 on Winnipeg. In the Can-Am League, well, Trois-Rivières have won 7 of their last 8 and 7 of their last 10. And they are 4th in that 5-team league. They're 11 games back of Quebec. And right now, they are 5.5 games out of a playoff spot. Only the 2 top teams, Quebec and Rockland, right now 1-2, would make it if the season ended today. So they are trying to climb back into contention, being 5.5 games back. And they need wins as well. But they've won 7 of their last 8. Have Les Aigles coming into this one here tonight. Well, that'll do it for our pregame show. We'll step aside for the anthems. And when we come back, starting lineups and first pitch. It's the Goldeyes and Les Aigles coming up next on TSN 1290.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue chicken nip. Yes, please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfasts, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me. In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know a water saver shower head could save you as much as 50 liters of hot water during one 10-minute shower? And that a leaky hot water faucet in your home could be wasting enough energy to heat more than 10,000 liters a year? That's 40,000 glasses of water. Install a water saver shower head and fix leaky faucets. The savings will really add up. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
And the hits just keep on coming on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
game 63 and game number 4 between the Goldeyes and Trois-Rivières. And the Goldeyes wearing a white top and white pant here tonight. Trois-Rivières, red top, gray pant. And we'll have a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level here at Shaw Park, make sure to stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy Comfort Zones. Each Lazy Boy Comfort Zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. Well, Justin Garcia will get the start for the Goldeyes. He's 5-3, and the right-hander out of California posts a ERA of 4.84. His 13th start, it will be his first against Les Aigles. Steve Brown will lead it off for Trois-Rivières. He'll be in center field. Emerson Frostad will catch at bat second. Drew Miller, the former Calgary Viper, will DH and hit third. Cam Nealon will bat cleanup, and he's at third base. John Smith out in left, hitting fifth. Jeremy Nowak, a switch hitter, out in right, batting sixth. Bottom 3 for Pierre-Luc Laforest is Brett Flowers, hitting seventh and playing first. Richard Arias at second, batting eighth. And David Cooper is at short, the former Gary Social Railcat. He'll bat ninth. That lineup again for the 28-34 Les Aigles. Brown, Frostad, Miller the DH, Nealon, Smith, Nowak, Flowers, Arias, and Cooper. So here we go. Steve Brown will step in from the right side. And Brown batting .266. It is cool here tonight. If you had a hoodie or long pants, you're smart. Here comes the first pitch to get it started. First offering of the night is a little bit high, and we're underway at 7:05 tonight. 5 minutes after 7 o'clock. And it's ball 1 to Steve Brown. And the 0-1 from Garcia. Fastball swung on, foul back to the screen. And they've got nothing in 2 on the board, but I think it's 1-1. I didn't see Art Thigpen call a strike in that first pitch. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And our open pitch tonight, the 1-1. Is a bunt pushed up that third base line, and Steve Brown is going to stride it out without a throw. Coming in is Amos, and Ramon knew that he just wasn't going to get there in time to beat Steve Brown, who lays down a bunt to get it started here. And a bunt single for Steve Brown. And the first hit of the night is on the board. Our opening pitch tonight brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. And Emerson Frostad, the batter. Again underway tonight at 7:05 Central. And Garcia from the stretch will come set. First pitch is a breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. Frostad batting .265, 4 homers and 31 driven in. Left-handed swinging catcher. Steve Brown, 15 of 21 on the base paths. The throw goes over there from Garcia. And Brown gets back in time. Our home plate umpire, we get the same crew as we had to start this homestand. Art Thigpen calls the balls and strikes. Derek Ivinski at first base, and Anthony Sheets is at third. Another throw goes over to first, and diving back in is Brown safely. So Thigpen calling the balls and strikes. Ivinski at first, Sheets at third. These 3 gentlemen continue to rotate around. 0-1 to Emerson Frostad. And Garcia will come set. And the pitch is a fastball wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. Defensively for the Goldeyes tonight, Luis Allen the other half of the battery. Ryan Scoma over at first base again. Kevin Mosqueda at second. Josh Mazzola at short. Amos Ramon at third. Then Phelan Lentini, Tyler Graham, and Ray Sadler left to right in the outfield. 1-1. Curve. Q shot it off the end of the bat. Foul. Ball and 2 strikes. So again, Allen catching. Scoma at first. Mosqueda at second. Mazzola at short. Ramon at third. Then Lentini, Graham, and Sadler left to right in the outfield. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Emerson Frostad. 4 homers, 31 driven in. And Garcia comes set. Throw goes over to first again, and Brown back in time. Tomorrow, we're on the air, 4:30, around the association, 4:30 to 5:30. Again, Félon Lentini will join us. And we're going to try to get Pierre-Luc Laforce, the manager for Trois-Rivières. 1-2, runner bluffs, pitch outside, 2-2. And that'll go till 5:30 to 6:05. Our pregame show, 6:05 first pitch. Chris Salamita will get the start tomorrow. In his return to Winnipeg after being 5-7 with a 3.77 ERA last year against right-hander Jeff Shields. 2-2 is high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Shields 6-6 with a 2.56 earned run average. So you're going to see Salamita tomorrow. Rush on Sunday. And the pitch, run on the move, pitch is swung on and fouled down the left field line and into the seats. We do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And then it'll be probably Mark Hardy. So Salamita tomorrow. Rush on Sunday. Likely Hardy on Monday. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is outside on the called third strike variety. Throw down to second, and it was in and out of the glove of Mazzola. They had Steve Brown left to right, or dead to rights, excuse me, and they just couldn't squeeze the baseball. That should be an error, and it should be E6, not a caught stealing. So it's a called third strike here on Frostad. He'll go down looking. First strikeout for Justin Garcia of the night. And there'll be one away. They just about had a strike him out, throw him out, double play, but I don't know if Mazzola got blinded by the sun there a little bit on the throw or took his eye off on the called third strike or what happened, but there's a runner at second, and they missed the catch. First pitch is in there to Drew Miller for a strike. I've been told it'll be Gailey that gets the start on Monday. They're obviously giving Mark Hardy some extra time off. He does have a little bit of shoulder tenderness. 0-1 to Drew Miller, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that breaking ball in the dirt. And it's 0-2. So again, just to recap the rotation for the Goldeyes through this series, it'll be Salamita tomorrow, Rush on Sunday, Gailey on Monday, and obviously they're trying to give Mark Hardy some extra rest. 0-2. Miller hitting .273, the pitch. Curve, missed outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a runner at second base, 1 away, an error made. Goldeyes have been pretty clean defensively. And for them, that is their first error in 6 games. 1-2. Just missed inside, 2-2. Last time they made an error was July 18th in Rockland. They made 1 in the opener of that series where they lost 9-1. They left Trois-Rivières at 1 in the morning, got into Rockland at 9 in the morning, and then got pounded that night. Pitches just outside, 3-2. So they've been error-free for 5 consecutive games. And then making an error here tonight, their first one of this homestand. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Miller from the stretch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took something off. Wasn't quite a fastball, but it had a bit of a straight line to it. And Drew Miller goes waving and is out number 2. A couple of strikeouts here for Justin Garcia. Now, for you folks in the ballpark, here's Cam Nealon, their right-handed swinging third baseman. And from what I saw in Trois-Rivières, this might be their best hitter. This guy can just flat-out hit. He's batting .300 with 8 home runs and 37 driven in. And that's why he's in the cleanup spot, obviously. First pitch He's a little bit high, ball one. And Cam Nealon will stride back in from the right-hand side. Nealon is a rookie by classification. Pitches low, 2-0. He just turned 23 in June. So a lot of upside on this guy. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch is outside, 3-0. And you can kind of tell that Justin Garcia is being real careful with him here. Got first base open. Got John Smith, a left-handed batter, due up. But Justin Garcia not getting ahead, and now is throwing the 3-0 in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Good fastball right there. Runner at second base, 2 away. We're on the top of the first. Sunshine, some wind, the 3-1. Breaking ball swung on and lined out to left field. Back goes Lentini, and a step onto the track. He'll turn his numbers and make the catch. But Nealon gave it a pretty good ride out to left. Ballpark holds it, and Lentini casually made that grab look a lot easier than it probably was. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. Trois-Rivières comes away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on TSN 1290.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI.
I love it, and we will succeed.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982-BASE. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you, CN, Princess Auto, Great West Life, Christie's Office Plus, and CDI College.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. Tyler Graham, Kevin Mosquite, and Ray Sadler for Winnipeg, followed by Ryan Skoma, Casey Harth as the DH, Josh Mazzola. Then the bottom three for Rick Forney at 31 and 31. Phelan Lentini, Luis Allen, and Amos Ramon. And they'll face Alexander Burkhardt. And Tyler Graham will step in from the right-hand side. Rick Forney coaching over at third. And how about that piece today in the Winnipeg Free Press by Melissa Martin on Tom Vaith over at first. First pitch on the inside edge for a strike. There was a great line in there where he said, I just try to fly under the radar. I'm paraphrasing now. I don't want anybody to know that we're actually paying that clown. Pitch is swung on, sent down the left field line, and it is a foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Graham. Yeah, he referred to himself as a clown. If you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't be laughing at anybody else, right? 0-2. No, it's a great piece. And well-deserved. Tom's been here a long time, since 2003. Tyler Graham, 2 for 5 yesterday in that afternoon victory for Winnipeg. The pitch is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Alexander Burkhardt, the 6'7", 240-pound left-hander. Tyler batting .298, a homer, 5 driven in. No score. We're in the bottom of 1. And the pitch swung on and fell back to the screen. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Defensively tonight, For Les Egg, Emerson Frostad, the catcher. Brett Flowers is over at first base. Richard Arias at second. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, chopper by the mound, out toward the middle of the diamond, picked up by Cooper, throws to first. It's not in time. He juggled it a little bit, did David Cooper, the shortstop. Got it to first. It was a little offline. Flowers had to step off. We'll see how they score that. Likely going to be an infield single for Tyler Graham. And that's exactly how they score it. So Tyler Graham, using his legs, one of the assets, one of the many assets he has to his game. And Kevin Mosquite will step in from the right-hand side. And Burkhardt comes set, first pitch. And Mosquite showed bunt, pulled back, and took outside a little bit low, ball one. So you've got Frostad catching, Flowers at first, Arias at second, David Cooper at short, Cam Nealon over at third. Burkhardt comes set again, throws over to first, and Graham walks back in safely at first. Then John Smith, Steve Brown, and Jeremy Nowak, left to right in the outfield. For Les Egg here for game one tonight. The 1-0 is inside. It got away from the catcher, Frostad. Goes halfway back toward the screen. Easy trot up to second for Tyler Graham, and that'll be on the wild pitch. So the Goldeyes, with nobody out, have a runner into scoring position here. So Frostad catching, Flowers at first, Arias is at second, Cooper at short, Nealon at third, Smith, Brown, Nowak, left to right in the outfield for Pierre-Luc Laforest. Former Tampa Bay Ray. 2-0, runner on the move from second to third, and a bobbled ball there by Frostad. Doesn't get it out of his mitt. No throw from the catcher. Uncontested stolen base for Tyler Graham. His 13th of the year. And his third on the homestand. Now the Goldeyes have a runner 90 feet away with a 2-1 count on Kevin Mosquite. Pitch is inside, 3-1. Mosquite, 2 for 14 on the homestand, hitting .286. Goldeyes trying to open up the scoring here. Now the 3-1. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Flowers is over there, and he'll make the catch for out number one. So one away, and here comes Ray Sadler. And Sadler 0 for 2 yesterday. He was hit by a pitch. He walked once, and he drove in a run with a sac fly, but officially 0 for 2 at the plate. He had 5 trips. Leads the team in home runs and RBI. Home run total 13. Runs batted in 39. First pitch is inside a little bit high, ball one. More cloud cover rolling in. We'll get you that weather report here coming up momentarily. Game time temperature, 1-0. Swung on, that shot out toward right field, pretty high, pretty deep. Nowak in toward the corner, still going, and it is a foul ball. It dropped. Nowak kind of slid in toward the corner there. He's okay. And the ball tails foul. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on Ray Ray. That would have been trouble had it been fair. Nowak was not going to catch it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Burkhardt comes set on the pitch. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Our current conditions in the city here, and they are certainly nothing to brag about anywhere else in Canada or North America right now. We're partly cloudy. The pitch is inside. Stepping back out of the way is Sadler. 2 balls, 2 strikes from that right side batter's box. We're at 17 degrees Celsius or 63 Fahrenheit. Humidity at 54%. And the reason for that is our winds are to the north, northeast. The pitch swung on and fouled back and on a play. Northeast winds, 18, gusting to 32. And they are moving the flags from left to right once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back again. Now we'll find the roof. Good at bat here by Sadler. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third base, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the first. Again, we're 17 Celsius, 63 Fahrenheit at game time. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. An easy trot in for Graham with the first run. An RBI single for Ray. His 40th run batted into the year. And the Goldeyes open the scoring. It's 1-0 Winnipeg. And here is Ryan Skoma. So second hit of the night. Sadler now has hits in 9 of his last 10. And Skoma will stand in from the left side. First pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. Diving out, smothering that is Arias. Gets up to his feet, does the second baseman with the baseball and throws to first to get Skoma. Nice play by Richard Arias. And there's 2 away as Sadler advances to second, and the batter, Casey Arthur. And Arthur will step in from the right side. Arthur 2 for 4 yesterday, had a 2-run double. And that was in a 3-run 8th inning where the Goldeyes added some insurance and cruised to an 8-1 victory over the Canaries. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Casey hitting .294. 8 homers, 36 driven in. One-0. Swung on, ground ball towards short. Up with it, Cooper. And he throws to first. Low, but dug out by Flowers with a backhand. And the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of inning number 1. But they open the scoring. They get a run on 2 hits. And they will leave 1. At the end of 1, Winnipeg leads it 1-0. Going to the second. Home run inning is next as well on TSN 1290.
Do you know where all your food comes from? Eating local is easy. At the Carver's Knife, all of the meat they sell comes from local Manitoba meat producers. Tender, aged beef, quality pork, and chicken. The Carver's Knife offers the finest meat products Manitoba has to offer. Because quality matters. It has to be the Carver's Knife. Supporting local farmers. 1530 Regent Avenue West and 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
It's the Trade-In, Trade-Up event on now at Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler. Stop in for incredible deals on current vehicles and trade-in values that you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, or SUV, Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler has the right vehicle for you. Plus, enter to win a 2013 new vehicle of your choice. Go to SelkirkChrysler.com and RSVP today to get on the guest list of the private Trade-In, Trade-Up event at Selkirk Chrysler. Hurry, it all ends July 31st.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Top of 2. First pitch to John Smith is in there for a strike. And John Smith tonight is the pancake batter, so if there's a little extra excitement on every strike with John, you'll know why. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-0. Winnipeg leads it. And Smith, Jeremy Nowak, and Brett Flowers. 1-1 from Garcia. Change up, swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. If John Smith strikes out here tonight, everybody in the house wins free flapjacks. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back, and a change of pace again. A one-handed protective swing there by Smith, the left-handed swinging outfielder. Ball and 2 strikes. Lights are on here, but we have a lot of daylight left with some black clouds rolling over top of us right now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and he got him. For his 3rd strikeout, Justin Garcia records the first out by the K here in the top of the 2nd, and everybody wins free pancakes from the original Pancake House. Here's Jeremy Nowak. Play the home run inning here in the top of the 2nd. Folks, you can drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin. Enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, we pick your name that day. First pitch to Nowak is in there for a strike. You'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 204-255-7687, asking for Scott. Pitch is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, no home runs for any Goldeyes yesterday in that 8-1 win, so no winners tonight. Maybe a home run tonight and a winner tomorrow. The pitch is outside, 2-2. We do it every game. The Home Run Sports home run inning brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. 2-2 pitch is just outside with that change of pace, 3-2. Jeremy Nowak, a switch hitter batting from the left side, of course, against the right-hander in Garcia. And the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on, bounced off the mound, back up the middle by a diving Mazzola into center field for a base hit. Well, you kind of knew the fastball was coming. He had missed with 3 straight changeups after he got a couple of strikes on Nowak. Outside a little bit high. He had to come back on 3-2 or 3-2 to try to get him out. And Nowak put a good swing on it, and Mazzola just missed it back through the middle for a base hit. Here's Brett Flowers, the former Sioux City Explorer. Stands in from the right side, hitting .267. So a 1-out single for Nowak, the 2nd hit of the night. And a throw over to first base, and Nowak dives back in safely. And Nowak is 3 for 6 on the base pass. Garcia comes set, and the pitch is a little bit high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch is high, 2-0. Kind of funny, there's a little bit of sunshine on the field, but that's in the outfield right now. The big black cloud is over top of us, but more toward the back of the ballpark and toward home plate. Pitch is high, 3-0. Flowers, a right-handed swinging first baseman. And Garcia will come set. The 3-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. And it's 3-1. While Justin Garcia, like most of the rotation, has a better ERA on the road than here at home. For whatever reason, we're not sure why that is. Throw it to first base, and diving back in is Nowak. That's the way it's gone this year. On the road, he's 3-3 with a 4.36 ERA. He started 9 games on the road. This is only his 4th start at home. 3-1. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw down to second, and they are going to get, or is it a walk? It's a walk. Pitch is low, and it's ball 4. So Brett Flowers will walk, and Nowak slowed up going into second base. He'll get there by being pushed along because of the base on balls. And here's Richard Arias. So first walk issued by Garcia tonight. And the Goldeyes lead 1-0. Get the first guy out, then a base hit and a walk. And Richard Arias, hitting .208, will step in from the right side after looking down to Max Poulin coaching third and getting a sign. And Max has those old Goldeyes socks that he commandeered. Loved the throwback uniform day. And he's just always worn the socks. Those are Goldeyes issue socks he's wearing. First pitch is low, ball one. Stripe, the candy cane stripes up to the top of them with the stirrup on the bottom. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, lifted out toward right. Sadler drifting back in the sunshine, makes the catch. And he'll fire it back toward the infield, tagging as Nowak moving from second to third. There's 2 away, now runners on the corners. And the batter is David Cooper. As mentioned, 9 starts on the road for Garcia, only his 4th here at home. 3-3 with a 4.36 ERA on the road. 2-0 with a 6.35 here at home. And David Cooper batting .202. Lefty's hitting just .218 against Garcia. And Cooper, a left-handed batter. First pitch is just outside, ball one. Runners on the corners, 2 away, 1-0 Winnipeg. Goldeyes on the Culligan in-game line score, a run, 2 hits, and 1 error, 0-2 for Trois-Rivières. Pitches in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Cooper, a home run and 13 driven in. He was a former Gary Socio Railcat. No longer has the white shoes. 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw goes over to first base, and Flowers jumps back in safely. Wind is still pushing the flags from left to right here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on the corners, 2 away, the pitch. Here's a breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Field is in excellent shape, as it has been for the last number of years. We've talked about it, but that infield and infield foul territory winter tarp has made a huge difference in allowing the field to bounce back once the snow is gone. 1-2 is high, 2-2. And that varies, of course. It could be February, could be March, or this year was the end of April. 2 balls, 2 strikes. David Cooper batting 9th in the order. Left-handed swinging shortstop. And Garcia will come set, looking to make a good pitch. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on, and a comebacker. It gets by him. Picked up by Mosquite. As it got by Justin Garcia, and Mosquite will underhand it to Mazzola. And that'll do it here for Trois-Rivières in the top of the second. So a fielder's choice that Cooper hits into. They get Flowers at second for 6 on the out. And that's it for Les Aigles. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We'll play trivia when we come back. 1-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Like it? Love it! South Beach Casino and Resort is taking surf and turf to a whole new level. Start with surf on Thursday nights. Get ready for a taste of the sea with Manitoba's finest seafood feast buffet. Just $19.95. Grab a seat at Mango's restaurant and dig in. On to turf. Saturday night, it's all about the prime rib. Enjoy this mouth-watering buffet for just $19.95. Don't miss this surf and turf adventure at South Beach Casino and Resort. For details, visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
It's summer.
the perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Josh Mazzola to lead it off. Phelan Lentini and Luis Allen to follow. My name is Paul Edmonds. Eric Fritchie is our producer and operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg. Brendan McGranahan is on site helping us out. Goldeyes lead at 1-0. Burkhardt will come set. First pitch to Mazzola. Swung on, ground ball out towards third. Up with it, Nealon shuffles, throws across. One away on one pitch. And Phelan Lentini, the batter. We'll play trivia here. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. The prize is a pair of Goldeyes tickets to a future home game of your choice, and you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Here's Lentini. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Number to call if you think you know the answer and want to play along tonight. 204-780-1290. Lentini on an 8-game hitting streak. The 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 204-780-1290. And Phelan batting .288. 1-0 Winnipeg, bottom of the second. 1-1 is inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, I stumbled on this today. I thought, why not use it? 2 balls, 1 strike to Lentini. Pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards third. Fielded again by Nealon. Throws across, and there'll be 2 away. And the batter, Luis Allen. Question today is this. Which 2 current Major League Baseball cities have never hosted the All-Star Game? Which 2 current Major League Baseball cities have never hosted the All-Star Game? (204-780-1290) if you think you know the answer. Here's Lentini. First pitch is, here's Luis Allen, and the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. And the 0-1 is in there for another strike, and it's 0-2 to Luis Allen. Luis has had a good homestand. He's 4 for 9, hitting .309. And the pitch is low, 1-2. Allen, a home run, 29 driven in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Swung on, ground ball off the mound, back up the middle to his left. Cooper fields that nicely, slickly behind the bag at second. Sidearm throw to first, and the Goldeyes go 1, 2, and 3 in order here in the bottom of the second. Zeros across the board, on to the third. 1-0 Winnipeg, TSN, 12-9.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia, voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Got
all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Oh, we go to the third inning. 1-0 Winnipeg in front. And we have a winner on trivia. We're on our seventh caller tonight. Top of the order for Trois-Rivières, Steve Brown, Emerson Frostad, Drew Miller, the DH. And our winner and the answer will be revealed on trivia in the bottom of the seventh tonight. We move to the top of three. 1-0 Winnipeg. Glad to have you along. Steve Brown, 1 for 1, a bunt single. Got the second on an error. Stands in from the right side against Justin Garcia. First pitch is a little bit high, ball one. Let's have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Other leagues, other cities here. First to the majors. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. One game today, and that was in the National League. It was in Washington, D.C. And the New York Mets had an easy time with the Nationals. 1-1. Swung on, lifted out toward right, pounded out toward right. Sadler back at the warning track at the wall, and it goes off the top of the wall on a line. Picked up by Sadler. He'll fire it back toward the cutoff man Mosquite. Stopping at second with a leadoff double is Steve Brown. And Brown 2 for 2 here tonight. The batter is Emerson Frostad. New York Mets they beat the Washington Nationals 11-0 today. And how about this, a debut? He was just down in Double-A the other day. Henry Maheha is the way he pronounces it. Picked up a victory for the New York Mets to go to 1-0. First pitch showing bunt pulling back and taking ball one is Frostad. Jordan Zimmerman took the loss. He dropped 12-6. A couple of homers for the Mets. Dan Murphy, his 8th. Ike Davis, his 6th. One ball, no strikes. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-1. And they're playing a doubleheader today. They're in the 6th inning, and Washington and the Mets are tied at 1 in Game 2 after the Mets won Game 1 11-0 today. 6th inning, Miami and Pittsburgh are scoreless in Miami. 1-1 to Frostad is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. 4th inning, Atlanta leading St. Louis 2-1. Only home run in that one coming off the bat of Yadier Molina, the catcher for the Cardinals, his 8th, to account for the lone run. Just underway, Colorado at Milwaukee, no score. And the pitch is low, 2-2. 8:40 tonight, San Diego at Arizona. Eric Stoltz, 8-8 for the Padres. Randall Delgado, 2-3 for the Diamondbacks. 9:10 tonight, Cincinnati at Los Angeles. Homer Bailey for the Reds, 5-9. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, 9-6. The pitch swung on, bounced out to short, fielded by Mazzola, dropped the baseball, throws it to first, and they just get Frostad. Well, Mazzola picked it up cleanly, looked the runner back in Steve Brown at second, dropped it, picked it up, and threw to first. And Frostad is standing in behind the bag at first. Here comes Pierre-Luc Laforest, and he wants to argue the call. And Frostad called out by first base umpire Derek Ivinski. And there's one away on a 6-3 putout. Well, we've already seen Pierre-Luc Laforest get thrown out of a game involving these two teams. It was the last game of the series on the Wednesday night. Last week. Here's Drew Miller, first pitch, breaking ball outside, ball one. Now it's a game the Goldeyes won. After an hour and a half rained away, a 3.5-hour game. On July 17th, the pitch is low, 2-0. Back to the scoreboard, also at 9:10 tonight. Chicago at San Francisco. Edwin Jackson for the Cubs, 6-11. Matt Cain for the Giants, 6-6. 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1 to Miller. American League, fifth inning, Baltimore, buoyed by a home run from Adam Jones, his 21st, has a 3-0 lead on Boston. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Cleveland leading Texas at Progressive Field, 7-1 in the seventh. Nick Swisher, a home run for the Tribe, his 8th. Actually, his 11th. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, pulled down that first base line, fair. And it gets by Divin Skoma into the corner. That'll tie the baseball game. Over to pick it up is going to be Sadler. Drew Miller around second, heading for third. The ball missed the cutoff man, and Drew Miller will be in standing with a triple. And Steve Brown will score to tie it at 1. An RBI triple for Drew Miller. And Cam Nealon will be the batter.
The third baseman, number 13, Cam Nealon.
And Nealon will step in from the right side. He had a bullet out to left field to end the first. And Nealon hitting 300. So the go-ahead run 90 feet away with 1 out. First pitch is in there for a strike. Again, Cleveland leading Texas 7-1 in the seventh. Nick Swisher, his 11th home run of the year for the Indians. Tampa Bay leading New York at the stadium, 6-1 for the Rays over the Yankees in the fourth. Yankees acquired, or reacquired, I guess, the 0-1. Curve missed outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Alfonso Soriano today from the Chicago Cubs. Now the Cubs pick up 17 of the $24 million left of the contract. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fastball wide, 2-1. Fifth inning, Houston leading Toronto 4-3. Mark Krause, a home run for the Astros, his 2nd. Jose Reyes, his 6th. Brett Laurie, his 7th, both for Toronto. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled back, and it's 2-2. Second inning, White Sox and Royals in Chicago are scoreless. 9:05 tonight. The Angels are in Oakland. Jerome Williams, 5-6 for the Halos at 9:05 Central. Bartolo Colon, 13-3 for the A's. 9:10 tonight, Minnesota at Seattle, 2-2. Swung on, line to center field, and back goes Graham, and he goes back and dives and makes the catch. Tough sun right now, and tagging and moving from third home to score the go-ahead run is Drew Miller on that sac fly by Cam Nealon, his 38th driven in of the year. That's a tough play right there for Tyler Graham, who told me earlier today center field here at Shaw Park is the toughest outfield he's ever had to play, anywhere he's played. And he makes the catch acrobatically. First pitch to John Smith, swung on and fouled back for strike 1. A sac fly for Nealon. 2 runs have scored here in the third. 2-1 Trois-Rivières. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. And Trois-Rivières has the lead at 2-1. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Smith down on strike. Fourth strikeout here for Justin Garcia. But Trois-Rivières will pick up a couple of runs. 2 runs, a couple extra base hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the third, 2-1 in favor of Les Aigles. More scores when we come back on TSN 1290.
The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are back in action. And as official sponsors, Don's Photo and Canon are sending you to the sidelines as the team's official fan photographer. Capture the blue and gold from the field using the latest equipment provided by Canon, like the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Its easy-to-use functions, stunning image quality, and DSLR features make the Canon Rebel T5i the best camera on the field. Get in on the action with your Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Enter in-store at any Manitoba Don's Photo location to win. Visit BlueBombers.com for details.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance, putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Bottom of the third inning. Amos Ramon to lead it off. It is 2-1 for Les Aigles over the Goldeyes. Ramon, Graham, and Mosquite to face Alexander Burkhardt, the left-hander. First pitch is low, ball 1. Minnesota at Seattle tonight at 9:10. Scott Diamond 5-9 for the Twins. King Felix Hernandez 11-4 for the M's. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And interleague play in the 6th. Detroit leading Philadelphia 2-1. And Philadelphia starter Cliff Lee scratched. Pitch is a little bit high, 3-0 from his scheduled start due to a stiff neck. 3-0 here to Amos. He's on a 3-game hitting streak. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Sioux City leading Fargo 2-1. That's in the second. El Paso in front of Kansas City 3-0 in the second. Gary leading St. Paul 1-0 in the second. 3-1. Swung on, fouled back. And it's 3-2. Wichita in front of Grand Prairie 2-0 in the second. Sioux Falls in Lincoln leading 4-0 in the second. Just underway, Amarillo and Laredo are scoreless. CFL tonight. 3-2. Swung on and sharply hit out towards second. Arias with it, and he'll field that in the breadbasket and then throw to first. And it's 6 straight retired by Alexander Burkhardt. Just an update from Investors Group Field. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers lead the Calgary Stampeders 14-8 in the second quarter. Jade Etienne has caught his first 2 TD passes of his career. Justin Goltz. Pitch is high to Tyler Graham, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, pitch. And showing bunt pulling back is Graham, who had an infield single his first trip, and he'll take 2-0. And Manitoba Junior Baseball League best of 5 semifinals. Both games getting underway at 7 o'clock tonight as well. The 2-0 swung on and popped up. Left field, in comes Smith, back goes the shortstop and Cooper will make the call on the catch, and there's 2 away. And here's Kevin Mosquite. Carillon at Altona tonight. Carillon leads the series 2-1. They won 5-1 last night. And they are the 2-time defending MJBL champions, are the Sultans. And at 7 o'clock tonight, Pembina Valley at Elmwood. And the first pitch to Mosquito's high, ball one. And the Pembina Valley Orioles lead the series 2-1 on the Giants. Orioles won 4-1 on Wednesday. 1-0 is high, 2 balls and no strikes. If, in fact, both or one of those two series need to go the distance, the fifth and deciding game, Sunday afternoon at 2. 2-0. Swung on, that's hit high, out to left center field, but not that deep. Right there is Steve Brown, calls off John Smith, and he makes the catch, does the center fielder. The Goldeyes go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third inning. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the fourth. 2-1 in favor of Trois-Rivières on TSN 1290.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. LC Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward. At lctaylor.com.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good. Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk.
Raj, I'm thinking about the Samsung GS4. Also thinking Rogers.
Well, with Rogers, the Samsung Galaxy S4 is super fast because it's built for the speed of Rogers LTE Max, Canada's fastest and largest LTE Max network.
So when I was thinking Rogers...
You were right.
What's that, Raj?
You were...
Hang on. I'm going to put my wife on the line and hear this.
Get the Galaxy S4 built for Rogers LTE Max. Visit Rogers.com for details.
Thinking of getting the Samsung Galaxy S4 with LTE? Make the right choice and get it from Rogers.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball. Oh, yeah! On TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
Justin Garcia to face Jeremy Nowak to start this fourth inning. Nowak, Flowers, and Arias. 2-1 in favor of Trois-Rivières. Nowak, 1 for 1, first pitch. Swung on, fouled back for strike one. Trois-Rivières in their division. It's one division with 5 teams in the Can-Am League. They're sitting fourth. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Quebec leads with a 40-24 record, playing .625 baseball. 0-2 is just outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Then Rockland, 5.5 games back at 34-29. Now, if the season ended today in the Can-Am League, it would be Quebec and Rockland in the final. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. They only have the 2 top teams, and it's 1 round. Kind of like the way it used to be in the old days of the Northern League. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball right side, and that will get through, and Jeremy Nowak is 2 for 2 tonight. And Garcia left that up in the zone, and got pounded right through that hole. 5th hit here for Trois-Rivières. And Brett Flowers, the batter, he walked his first trip. And he looks down to Max Poulin. Then New Jersey at 31-32. Currently 3 games out of the last playoff spot are the Jackals. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Joe Calfia-Petra is the field manager in New Jersey. Do you remember him? Back to 2002, he was the field manager, that Gary Social Railcats team that was the traveling team. 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. All 90 games on the road. And then Trois-Rivières, they are currently 5.5 games out of a playoff spot at 28-34, but they've won 7 of their last 8. 1-1. Runner to the move, pitch is swung on, and set down the right field line and into the seats, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then the Newark Bears. Now the Newark Bears are 20-42. 19 games back of Quebec. And 13.5 games back of Rockland for that last playoff spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Newark, you might recall, used to be in the Atlantic League. Pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side. And out of play. But left the Atlantic League, joined the Can-Am League. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Brett Flowers hitting .267. We're in the 4th inning, 2-1. Trois-Rivières lead. And a throw over to first base, diving back in is Nowak. There is talk, if you heard Miles Wolfe, both the commissioner of the American Association and Can-Am League, who joined me a couple of Saturdays ago. The pitch is inside. In Quebec, on around the association, that Montreal is going to come into the fold likely next year, and then a team also in Pennsylvania, probably for 2015. 2-2. Swung on and looped over first, dumped into right field, little jam shot, and that's a fair ball. And rounding second, heading for third is Nowak, and there'll be runners on the corners. How about that? Brett Flowers got jammed on that, kind of inside and outed, and I mean inside and outed, and flipped it over first base and into right field. And Richard Arias will step up and in from the right-hand side. 6 hits for Les Aigles, which is Eagles in English. And Arias flew out to right field his first trip. Nobody out. First pitch. Swung on, line to the gap in left center. That's going to get down. Be taken on a hop there by Graham. In to score the third run is Nowak. And it's 3 straight hits. This was first pitch swinging off the bat of Richard Arias. An RBI single. He drives in his 4th. And it's 3-1 in favor of Trois-Rivières. And David Cooper, the batter. And here comes Jamie Vermillier out to have a little chat with Justin Garcia. By the way, while we get an opportunity, let's talk a little bit about 50 Shades, the musical. A hilarious parody of the 50 Shades of Grey phenomenon. Premieres at the Centennial Concert Hall coming up this September 5th through 7th. It's a sexy, am I allowed to say that? Hysterical musical romp. I only read it. 50 Shades the Musical is a laugh-out-loud night of fun that you won't want to miss. The show is full of dance numbers and original songs delivered by an outrageous cast with a live on-stage band. Tickets are $59.50, $49.50, plus applicable service charges, and they're on sale now. Get your tickets by calling Ticketmaster, ticketmaster.ca. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike to David Cooper after the mound meeting. Showed bunt, and 2 on, 1 in, and nobody out. They're looking for the big inning here on Trois-Rivières. Or for more information, you can visit 50shadesmusical.com. The 0-1. And a bunt pushed up the third base line. It is going to stay fair and die along the line. And that is a fair ball. David Cooper will have a bunt single. Bases will be loaded, and that's sort of the way it is going here for Winnipeg tonight. And Steve Brown, the batter.
As a center fielder, number 4, Steve Brown.
And Brown has a bunt single, a double, and a run scored. 3-1 Trois-Rivières in front. And Brown 2 for 2 tonight. That is hit number 8 off Garcia. First pitch Swung on, lifted out toward left. In comes Lentini. He'll make the catch, and they're going to bluff the runner in Flowers as the throw gets right toward the mound, and it's taken there by Ramon, the third baseman. So Steve Brown will fly out to left field, not deep enough for a sac fly. The Goldeyes will get some people up in the bullpen, and Emerson Frostad, the batter. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And Gabe Aguilar is starting to throw in the bullpen. Frostad has bounced out his last trip, struck out looking his first trip. 1 out, 1 in, bases loaded. Now the first pitch to the catcher. Breaking ball is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch is outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the pitch. Swung on and fouled down the left field line. There's Ramon over by the seats, and he can't make the catch. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's gone here tonight. It was tough. He was over by the seats and had to kind of watch where that retaining wall was and also keep his eye on the ball and just could not squeeze it. And the count 2-1 to Frostad. Trois-Rivières with a base runner at every base. Flowers at third, Arias at second, Cooper at first. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, line to right field. That'll get down. And it'll split the outfielders and go all the way to the wall. 1 run in to score. 2 runs in to score. Here comes Cooper. He'll score standing. Throw goes to third, but stopping at second with a bases clearing double is Emerson Frostad. And all of a sudden it's 6-1 Trois-Rivières. And not the start the Goldeyes were looking for here tonight in this 4th inning. You know, that's sort of the way it's gone. You don't make a catch on an out, not to single anybody out by any stretch of the imagination, but the next guy hammers one to the gap to clear the bases instead of there being 2 out, and you're looking at Drew Miller right here. Emerson Frostad with a 3-run double. And the first pitch to Miller is low for ball 1. And Miller, an RBI triple and a strikeout. The pitch is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes to Drew Miller. And the pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Six to 1, Les Egg. And the pitch is outside, 3-1. Rick Forney and Jamie Vermillier talking a little bit over by Forney's 4th there. 3-1 is in there for a strike at 3-2. Only 1 out in the inning. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, ball 4. So it's a walk. Second walk issued here tonight. Cam Nealon, the batter. And Nealon will step in from the right side. 0 for 1 with a sac fly tonight. And Garcia will come set. First pitch. Swung on. Popped up. Shallow right back is Mosquite, and the second baseman will make the catch for out number 2. And here comes Rick Forney. That'll be the second visit of the inning, and that will spell automatic relief as John Smith is going to face Gabe Aguilar, as Les Aigles will knock Justin Garcia out of the game here in this 4th inning. We'll step aside on the call of the bullpen for 60 seconds. 6-1, Trois-Rivières, TSN 1290.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Avalon. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Well, that's it for Justin Garcia here tonight. 3 2/3 innings. And he will be spelled off by Gabe Aguilar. And for Garcia tonight, as he leaves with the opposition ahead by 5 runs at 6-1, it's 3 2/3 innings. 9 hits, 6 runs, all earned, responsible for 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. And he's the pitcher of record on a losing side. Gabe Aguilar will take over. Pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4.520909. John Smith, a left-handed batter who struck out twice, will be the 9th man to hit in the inning. Stepping up here for Trois-Rivières, who score 2 in the 3rd, and now 4 more here in the 4th inning to lead 6-1. And Aguilar, the left-hander, will come in another one of these long relief situations. First pitch to Smith is a breaking ball that's outside, ball 1. Far too many of these for Aguilar. And this is the second time he's had to do it against Trois-Rivières. The last time was when Edgar Osuna made his first start of the year. The 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. For Aguilar, his 14th appearance, no record of 3.91 ERA, 23 innings, 33 hits, 10 earned runs, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts, opposition hitting .333 against him. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. John Smith hitting .271, 13 homers, and 40 driven in. And Aguilar comes set, and the left-hander delivers the 2-1. It's way outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Now the Goldeyes will have to play catch-up, and not just by 1 or 2. They're down by 5 here with 2 outs in this 4th inning. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back over our heads. It's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now you're sort of wondering what the next step was going to be here for this club, and in a lot of respects, they are what they are. 31-31. 3-2 pitch. Swung on. That's hit out to right field. Sadler going back, and Sadler a step onto the track will make the catch for the final out. 9 men step to the plate as Trois-Rivières will bat around. 4 men cross it. They do that on a total of 5 hits, no errors. They leave 2. We'll go to the bottom of 4. It's a 5-run lead for Les Aigles on TSN 1290.
Excuse me, it's my first day.
Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico!
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico!
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Well, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 6-1, Trois-Rivières. Ray Sadler, Ryan Skoma, Casey Harther, the DH. Due up against Alexander Burkhart. Sadler 1 for 1 tonight. First pitch, swung on, and that is sharply hit out to third, caught by Nealon. And it's a liner out to the third baseman, caught for out number 1, and here's Ryan Skoma. And Skoma 0 for 1 tonight. Ryan was until the 0 for 1 tonight, and he hit the ball hard. It was a great play by Richard Arias that was made at second base. He's now 8 for 12 in this homestand. How about that? First pitch is in there for a strike. He has the second best record, does Skoma, in terms of batting average. Second best batting average in the league at .359. 0-1. Swung on. Q shut it off the end of the bat. Rolled out toward third. Nealon, the barehanded pickup and a throw to first. He threw it away. It gets into the seats, and Skoma will get the extra base. That'll be an infield single, then the error charged on Nealon. So Skoma now with hits in 10 of his last 11. So an infield single and E5. And Casey Harther, the batter. Still lots of time here tonight, but as I was saying, the Goldeyes are what they are. They're a 500 team, and you can see why at points, and you're just wondering. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Waiting for them to kind of seize control here and go on a run. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. You know, it's been 3 straight series wins. But in among those have been those 3 losses in the 3-game series, and every time they've lost, they've got pounded. The 1-1. Swung on, line to left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold up Skoma at third. Up with the ball is Smith in left. His throw right to the cutoff man by the mound at third. And Casey Harther has a base hit. Now, if you subscribe to the, if you're not first, you're last, well, what does it matter whether you get pounded or you lose by 1, right? But at the same time, as they're trying to mount a comeback here, it's a pretty good start. Runners on the corners, 1 out, and Mazzola stepping up. Wind is blowing from left to right. And Mazzola with 8 home runs, 37 driven in. First pitch is outside, ball 1. You know, a comeback win can always spark something as well. But they're down by 5, and see what they have in them here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Mazzolo for 1 tonight. He bounced out corner to corner. Batting .286. The 2-0 pitch is low, 3-0. Phelan Lentini stands on deck. Three balls, no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Six-1 for Trois-Rivières. The 3-1 pitch is outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And that is the first walk issued by Alexander Burkhardt tonight. And Mazzola will draw a walk to get down to first base, pushes Harther up to second. Here comes Phelan Lentini, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Rides an 8-game hitting streak into this one. And the Goldeyes, with the bases loaded this year, batting .367. In all of the situational stats, lead off, runners on base, scoring position, 2 outs, bases loaded, their best batting average is the team. First pitch is inside, ball 1. They have 2 grand slams. In the case of Phelan Lentini, though, hitting just .167 in this situation with 1 RBI. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Phase 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Time called. And you get the pitching coach for Les Aigles coming out, and Travis Wade out to have a little chat here to try to settle down Alexander Burkhardt. We're in the bottom of 4, 6-1 in favor of Trois-Rivières. They got 2 in the third, 4 in the top half of this 4th inning. And their own hitting Winnipeg, 9-4. Each team's made an error. Lentini, 4 for 11 coming in to the series tonight. The pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Now 4 for 12 in this homestand. And Fay also second most ground into double plays on the team this year with 7. The 2-1 swung on and fell back over the screen to my right and back down below for a souvenir. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Lentini, 27 driven in this year. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, sent foul right side and out onto Pioneer Avenue. He had a couple of hits and drove in 2 yesterday in that 8-1 win over Sioux Falls. A Goldeye at every base. Alexander Burkhardt looking in to get the sign from Emerson Frostad, and now Lentini will step out and then back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burkhardt will come set, the left-hander. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball out toward third. Fielded by Nealon. Throws to second for 1. And down to 1 in time. 5, 4, 3. Inning-ending double play. And that is that for the Goldeyes in the bottom of the 4th inning. No runs, 2 hits, an error, 2 left. We'll go to the 5th. 6-1, Trois-Rivières, TSN 1290.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
We go to the fifth inning. Jeremy Nowak to lead it off, followed by Brett Flowers and Richard Arias. 6, 7, and 8. 6-1, Trois-Rivières in front. They sent 9 men to the plate and batted around in the fourth and scored 4 runs. And have taken control of this one. They've chased Justin Garcia off the hill, and Gabe Aguilar has come in long relief. Got the last out of the fourth, and now he'll start a clean inning against Nowak, who steps around and bats from the right side against the lefty. After a couple of at-bats from the left side against the righty, first pitch is inside, ball 1. Nowak 2 for 2 tonight from the left side of the plate with a run scored. The only switch hitter on this team. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. And half a swing. Didn't go, and pitch missed inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Nowak hitting .248. 4 homers, 32 driven in. And the pitch is low. 3 balls and no strikes. Chris Alameda tomorrow against Jeff Shields. Lefty for Winnipeg, righty for Trois-Rivières. 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Goldeyes just getting to 500 again yesterday with a win for the second time on the homestand. Been a long climb, but they haven't been able to elevate past it. 3-1 is outside, ball 4. And it's a leadoff walk from Gabe Aguilar to Jeremy Nowak, who's been aboard 3 times tonight. And Brett Flowers, the batter, he's 1 for 1 with a walk. And a run scored. Flowers stands in from the right side. Aguilar comes set. And the pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 0-1. I think we're getting some blue sky over top of us again. Been weird the last couple of days. Yesterday, we played twice in the rain as it poured in the second inning and then stopped and poured again in the top of the ninth. And they played through it, the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Picked up by Mazzola, flips to Mesquite for 1. Down to 1 for 2, in time. The Goldeyes return the favor and get Flowers to hit into a 6, 4, and 3 double play. And quickly 2 away here at the top of the 5th inning for Richard Arias.
As the second baseman, number 20, Richard Arias.
And Richard Arias, 1 for 2 here tonight. An RBI single his last trip. And a fly out to right. There were parts of the city, especially north yesterday, that had we had the ballpark up there, we would not have played. Rained all day in other parts of the city, especially north. First pitch is in there for a strike. Just kind of depends where you are in the capital region, I guess, when you have systems like that rolling through. And the 0-1. Swung on, lifted out towards center field. Graham went back, now comes in, and he tries to dive to make the catch and can't. But he knocked the ball in diving back toward the infield, and it prevents Richard Arias from taking second base. So it's a little bloop single, and probably if Graham didn't start back, he would have had an easier time in making the catch. Instead, he just about caught it in diving, but coming back in as hard as he could. Misread it off the bat a bit. And here's David Cooper, who's 1 for 2, a bunt single and a run scored. And Cooper will stand in from the left side, go lefty-lefty here against Gabe Aguilar. First pitch, runner on the move, pitch is in there for a strike, throw down to second, and that will be in plenty of time. Richard Arias caught stealing for the 5th time. It goes 2-6, and the inning ends at second base. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1 Trois-Rivières, TSN 12-9.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes, custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett Feesby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Luis Allen to lead it off, followed by Amos Ramon and Tyler Graham. Hitters 8, 9, and 1 against Alexander Burkhart, who bent a little but did not break in the 4th inning. And while the Goldeyes are down by 5, you've got to think that if they could kind of get Burkhart into some trouble again here, they might be able to produce a multi-run inning and get back in this thing. As we get to the middle innings here, and Luis Allen is 0 for 1. First pitch swung on and lined out to left field. John Smith over toward the line. He'll make the catch, and they'll be on a 1 away on 1 pitch. And Amos Ramon, the batter. And Amos is 0 for 1 tonight. Hit a sharply nailed ground ball right side, but it was right at Richard Arias. Let's have a look here at the Culligan in-game line score, brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. Culligan Water, locally owned and operated since 1956, serving Winnipeg's surrounding area. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. First pitch is outside from Burkhart. Ball 1. We're in the bottom of 5 here tonight. Chilly night, the 1-0 is in there for a strike. It's 1-1 for July for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on. That's hit to the gap in left center. On the run, Steve Brown in toward the alley, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Just nothing carrying here tonight at all. Unless you get it up in toward that jet stream toward right. But it's a wasteland in left and left center here this evening. And top of the order at Tyler Graham, who's 1 for 2. And an infield single, and has scored the only run for Winnipeg tonight. And the first pitch is high, ball 1. 6 runs, 10 hits on the Culligan in-game line score. 1 error for Trois-Rivières. 1-0 is low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. So 6, 10, and 1 for the Goldeyes. 1, 4, and 1. You know, after belting out 16 hits yesterday, they have 4 off this lefty. 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Get you an update on that Blue Bomber game tonight. And the 2-1 is swung on and fouled away. Second half is just starting. It's 17-14 for Calgary. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is high, 3-2 to Graham. One thing about Tyler Graham, he will grind out at bats. Try to extend this inning. The payoff pitch. Swung on and popped up. Right field. Coming hard is Nowak. And one step into foul territory. He'll make the catch. The Goldeyes are done here. 3 straight outs. They fan the field. Left, center, and right will go to the 6th. 6-1 Les Aigles over the Goldeyes. TSN 12-9.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports, because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.mb.ca.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now, back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Oh, we go to the 6th inning. And David Cooper to lead it off. 6-1 for Les Aigles de Trois-Rivières. Cooper, Brown, Frostad. 9-1-2 against Gabe Aguilar. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Cooper tonight, 1 for 2, a bunt single, a run scored. And Aguilar will come set. And the pitch, breaking ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. David Cooper batting .202. Aguilar comes set, the pitch, curve a little bit high, 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, 2 runs in the 3rd here for Trois-Rivières, 4 in the 4th. That's sort of done it here. As the Goldeyes haven't been able to respond, the 2-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 2-2. Cooper, no homers and 13 driven in. And he'll stand back in from the left-hand side. And now time called as he steps out. Aguilar steps off. We're in the 6th. We'll tell you what the Goldeyes are doing this week as well and what's coming up promotionally in the rest of the homestand. 2-2. Fastball called, 3rd strike, right over the heart of the plate. And David Cooper will go down looking. First strikeout for Gabe Aguilar, and the fifth for Goldeyes pitching here tonight. Back to the top of the order in Steve Brown. And Brown 2 for 3. Bunt single, a double, a run scored, and he is flown out to left field. And Brown will step in from the right side. And Aguilar will come set with one away. First pitch is low and inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Brown batting .266, 12 homers, 37 driven in. He's got 15 stolen bases as well. 1-0. He is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. The public address guy in Trois-Rivières would lead the charge with chanting and cheerleading that was going on in Trois-Rivières. He would openly on the mic, pitches swung on, lifted out toward left, but right there is Lentini. He'll make the catch and step in. Two-handed variety, and Steve Brown is out number 2. The guy's name was Andre. He works for RDS, which is the French equivalent of TSN in Trois-Rivières. And he would just openly, after he introduced somebody, he would lead a cheer like, "Let's go Steve Brown." And then the whole place would get going and doing it. So it was a little bit unique. Don't see that out here in the prairies or hear it. First pitch to Emerson Frostad is low, ball 1. They were all getting very excited, not only about the baseball team in Trois-Rivières, but about the Grand Prix that was coming through there at the beginning of August. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. It's the same circuit that was in Toronto a couple of weeks ago. It was interesting because they were building the track around where the ballpark was. And as you know, those Grand Prix tracks have those cement sort of barriers. The pitch is low, 3 balls and no strikes. And, I mean, there's lots of twists and turns and not a lot of straightaway. And then they were having grandstands, and every day that we were in Trois-Rivières last week, you could see more progress toward them building the track and the infrastructure for the race. The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. And on the last day, where we were able to come out from our parking lot beside the park, stayed Fernand Bernard, we actually had to go onto the track to get out and onto Papineau Road. The 3-1 swung on and lifted out toward left field. Here comes Lentini coming hard. He'll make the catch on the way in, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, Rick Forney drove with me down to New York as we left and departed at 1 in the morning, and we were on the track with the crowd, or at least the stands beside us, and all the cement barriers. It felt like I was driving the Grand Prix, and I whipped through there at about 70 clicks. Felt like I was doing 170, and that was sort of my claim to fame at a Grand Prix or driving any sort of a race car. Well, we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 6-1 Trois-Rivières, TSN 1290.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant, open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering? Not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water, quality products, and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
Well, we go to the bottom of the sixth inning, and the Goldeyes need to get on the stick here, trailing 6-1. First pitch to Kevin Mosquite is in there for a strike. It's Mosquite, Sadler, and Skoma. And the Goldeyes trailing by 5. Mosquite is 0 for 2 tonight. And the 0-1 swung on and fouled off the end of the bad foul. Had a couple guests in here from the University of Winnipeg tonight. They won a opportunity to sit in here for a couple of innings on the U of W golf tournament to raise funds for their athletics. Nothing and 2 to Mosquite. And Burkhart works into his sixth inning, pitches outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And, of course, the Goldeyes and the University of Winnipeg have a relationship together. 1-2. Swung on. Popped up right field toward the line is Nowak, and he'll make the catch about halfway out. And there's one away. Especially when it comes to baseball, the U of W are to play home games here. They did last year. I don't think they did this year, just because the weather didn't cooperate. Now they do play the Goldeyes every year in an exhibition game as Ray Sadler steps up. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. So Gary and Britt, they had a first-hand view of our vantage point up here tonight. Hope they enjoyed it. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-1. And, I mean, the fact that we had the champagne and the caviar out, I mean, that never hurts either. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ray Ray. Was lined out and had an RBI single to account for Winnipeg's only run, the 1-1. It's a breaking ball that's inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, bottom of 6. Told you we were going to have a look at Goldeyes this week for Boston Pizza. Come try Boston Pizza's new Meteor full off the bone ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. 2-1. Outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, tomorrow, game 2 of this series. And it will be game 5 of the homestand. 3-1. Swung on, chopper left side foul. And a 6:05 start time. Pajama party, movie, and camp over tomorrow. Dress up in your best pajamas. Bring the whole family. Enjoy the post-game movie, We Bought a Zoo. Then camp overnight, 3-2. Swung on, sent down the left field line, foul. Still 3-2 to Ray Ray. Camp overnight in the outfield at Shaw Park. You don't have to bring your sleeping bag and tent in. Leave it in the vehicle. You can excuse yourself after the game. You'll be allowed re-entry to bring in your camping stuff. Sunday feature entertainer, Russian Bar Trio, the pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Step to his right, Cooper. Up with it, low throw to first. But he one-hopped it there just in time to get Sadler. And there's 2 away. The batter is Ryan Skoma, who's 1 for 2. Monday, Canadian Heritage Night, the last game of this series. It goes at 7:05. Train trip giveaway. 1 lucky fan will win a train trip for 2 to Jasper, courtesy of Via Rail Canada. Then Tuesday, Lincoln in town, a doubleheader. 2 7-inning games for the price of 1. It starts at 6:05. Jamaica trip giveaway that night. And the first pitch to Skoma's in there for a strike. 1 lucky fan will win a trip for 2 to Jamaica, courtesy of Air Canada Vacations. Wednesday is McDonald's 2-for-1 Chicken McBistro giveaway. Thursday, August 1st, pitch is swung on, fouled away, 0-2. It is Library Night. Goldie and Goldette bookmark giveaway to the first 4,500 fans, courtesy of the Winnipeg Public Library. So, something going on, special every night. Every game, for the remainder of this homestand, which goes through August 1st. And Skoma will go down looking as that breaking ball just catches the corner, and Skoma will strike out. First strikeout here of the night for Alexander Burkhart. And the Goldeyes go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the 7th. Just a reminder, tickets are always $5. First entry point, 5, 7, 12, 14, and 18. Ticketmaster.ca, 855-GOLDEYE. Walk up and buy them at the door. Love to see out at any or all of the next several games on this homestand, including 3 more with Trois-Rivières and 4 with Lincoln. On to the 7th. 6-1 is the score for Trois-Rivières over the Goldeyes on TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. Simplicity Lawn Tractors are known for giving the best cut. Now your friends at Yetmans Limited would like to introduce you to the Simplicity Region EX lawn tractor. The Region EX is designed to bring you more performance, comfort, durability, and value. And best of all, because it's the Simplicity, you're getting the best cut. No one can beat it. So hurry and test drive the Simplicity Region EX today. For a Simplicity dealer near you, contact Yetmans Limited in Winnipeg. Hey, Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
Leave the daily grind behind and treat yourself to what is by far Winnipeg's best happy hour. Monday through Friday from 3 until 5, the lounge at your favorite Pony Corral location has happy hour appetizers at half price. And on top of that, every Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, you can get 49-cent wings and ribbies. It's all part of Winnipeg's best and most delicious happy hour at your local Pony Corral lounge. Proud to be celebrating 25 years.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 7th. Drew Miller will wait on a pitch and take it for a strike. That squares the count at 1-1. 6-1, Trois-Rivières in front through 6. We're on to the 7th. Miller, the DH, Nealand, and Smith against Gabe Aguilar. 1-1. Breaking ball is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. Miller 1 for 2 tonight, an RBI triple, a run scored, and a walk. Let's update you on what's going on in the round. The other leagues, other cities in baseball. Pitches outside 2-2. First to the American Association. Sioux City leading Fargo 3-1. That's in the 6th inning in Fargo. Goldeyes can come back, and that score holds. Pitch is swung on and missed. Great breaking ball there by Aguilar, and down on strikes for the second time is Drew Miller. Second strikeout for Aguilar, and there's one down in the 7th. Cam Nealand now the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a sac fly. If the Goldeyes can come back, well, they might be able to pick up a full game on Fargo because they're getting some help on the out-of-town scoreboard, but really, you've got to help yourself. 3-1 Sioux City over Fargo in the 6th. First pitch is in there for a strike. Gary and St. Paul are tied at 3. That is in the 5th inning. Of course, the Goldeyes are trying to catch the Saints for second in the division and also try to catch Gary for the wild card spot. 0-1. Swung on. That's hammered down the left field line, and into the corner it goes. Up against the wall. Over to pick it up is Lentini. Striding for second is Nealand, and he'll have his first hit of the night. Now the 11th for Lazeg this evening. Sioux Falls leading Lincoln 9-3 in the 6th. El Paso in front of Kansas City 5-3 in the 5th. Wichita still leading Grand Prairie 2-0 in the 5th. And Amarillo in front of Laredo 2-0 in the 4th. The final in the big leagues, Baltimore shut out Boston 6-0. Chris Tillman the win, 13-3. John Lackey the loss, 7-8. Here's John Smith, first pitch. Curve in there for a strike. Home runs for Baltimore. J.J. Hardy is 18. Adam Jones is 22nd. Manny Machado his 9th. 0-1. John Smith, who's 0 for 3. Pitch. Breaking ball is outside. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning. 6-1 Trois-Rivières. 2 runs for them in the 3rd. 4 in a bat-around inning in the 4th. The Goldeyes getting their only run in the 1st. 1-1 pitch is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Smith struck out in the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd, then faced Aguilar as the first batter for Gabe tonight and got him, did Gabe, to fly out to right field. So John Smith, as he swings and fouls one back, and the count stays 2-2. He is 0 for 3 and is facing Aguilar for the 2nd time this evening. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error on the Culligan in-game line score for Les Aigles. 1-4-1 for Winnipeg. 2-2. Called third strike in the outside corner. Good fastball, and down looking goes Smith. 3rd strikeout tonight for Gabe Aguilar. And the batter, Jeremy Nowak, who's 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And Nowak will stand in from the right side. Nowak batting .248, but been aboard all 3 times here tonight. Aguilar will come set, a long pause. First pitch. Fastball wide, ball 1. Nowak, 4 home runs, 32 driven in. Batting 6th in the order for Pierre-Luc Laforce. For 1-0. Is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-1. One thing about Art Thigpen, pretty consistent umpire. Smaller zone, but very consistent. And Nowak calls for time, steps out, now back in. Aguilar will get a new set of signs from Luis Allen. 1-1. Swung on, grounder out towards short. 2-hopper fielded by Mazzola. Shuffles and throws to first. That is it for Trois-Rivières here at the top of inning number 7. For them, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. After 6.5, it's stretch time in my hometown. We invite you, wherever you are tonight, to get up with us and do the same. We'll go to the bottom of 7. It's all Trois-Rivières. They're up by 5 at 6-1 on TSN 1290.
Did you know that water makes up more than half of your body weight? Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to maintain its temperature, remove waste, and lubricate joints. Culligan's filtered bottled water delivered right to your door is the best choice for hydration.
Call or click today to enjoy Culligan bottled water service for as little as $21.75 a month. Just call 204-694-5180 or visit drinkculligan.com. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. Limited time offer. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for details.
Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you've got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle. Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Casey Harther to lead it off. 6-1 Trois-Rivières. First pitch is in there for a strike. Casey's DHing tonight. He's 1 for 2, followed by Josh Mazzola and Phelan Lentini. Alexander Burkhart, the 0-1, is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who the Goldeyes touched for a run in the first, then had him on the ropes in the fourth, and he got a double play to get out of it with the bases loaded. 1-1. In there for a strike. 1-2 has really settled in here and works into the 7th. Arthur, a ground out and a base hit tonight. 1-2 is outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll get to the answer on trivia here in this 7th inning. 2-2. Swung on, chopper, left side foul. Trivia is always brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. The 2-2 pitch is high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Our question tonight was this: which 2 current Major League Baseball cities have never hosted the All-Star Game? Well, interesting, because 3-2 is inside, ball 4, and there's a leadoff walk. When you think about it, I'll get to the answer here, but I thought that there might have been a third one, and that might have been Washington, D.C. But you also have to remember that prior to the Montreal Expos leaving for Washington, D.C., that they had a team known as the Washington Senators, and they, in fact, hosted the game in 1969. Here's Josh Mazzola, 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. RFK Memorial Stadium, Washington, D.C., 1969. So there are only 2 cities in Major League Baseball. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Even Montreal has hosted the game. They did so back in the early 80s at Olympic Stadium. 2-0 in there for a strike. And that was in 1982. 2 balls, 1 strike. Josh Mazzola, the pitch is outside, 3-1. And now there's going to be a little bit of stirring in that bullpen here for Trois-Rivières. The answer today, and congratulations to Mike Bobko of Dugald, Manitoba. He was our winner, 7th caller, the 3-1. Swung on, that's hit high. And not very deep out to left. John Smith comes in a long way, makes the catch for out number 1. Batter Phelan Lentini, he's 0 for 2. Well, the answer is Miami and Tampa Bay. And I would think, based on Miami's new ballpark this year, that they will get it far in advance of whenever they will award it to Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, which is not a great facility. First pitch is in there for a strike. Of course, it was built in 1990 in Tampa, refurbished when the Rays showed up in 98. But, frankly, it is a vanilla baseball facility. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Miami is rumored to be getting the game in 2015 after Minneapolis has it next year. 1-1. Swung on, popped up. Right field. And Nowak is there, and he will make the catch for the 2nd out. The batter, Luis Allen. So congratulations to Mike Bobko. He knew the only 2 Major League Baseball cities that have never hosted the Midsummer Classic were Miami and Tampa Bay, Florida. Thanks for playing along. A couple of tickets go Mike's way. Also eligible to win the grand prize of weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 1 on, 2 out. We're in the bottom of 7. Burkhardt comes set. First pitch is low and inside. Ball 1. Allen 0 for 2 tonight. Bounced out to short, flown out to left. 1-0. He is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch is down and away, 3-0. Luis Allen batting .309, a home run, 29 driven in. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Three and 1. The pitch swung on, pulled foul down the left field line, and out of play. Calgary leading Winnipeg in CFL action tonight, third quarter, 27-14. Bombers are in jeopardy of going 0-3 at home in the brand new ballpark. And falling to 1-4 on the season. 3-2 pitch, runner on the move, pitches outside, ball 4. And now Amos Ramon will step up and in, as that's the second walk issued of the inning. And only the second walk issued of the night. Right-hander getting loose in the bullpen here for Trois-Rivières. And here comes Pierre-Luc Laforest. Nick Purdy throwing to the bullpen. And actually, that is not the field manager. This is the pitching coach that's coming out to have a little chat with the battery. Travis Wade. They're going to leave him in and face Amos Ramon, who's 0 for 2. And 3 for 12 on the homestand. And Ramon steps in from the right side. Goldeyes are looking for a little 2-out lightning. Arthur at second. Allen is at first. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 6-1, Trois-Rivières lead it. We're in the bottom of 7 with 2 away and 2 on. And the 1-0 is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Amos hitting .251, 6 homers and 34 driven in. See if he can shoot something to right center. 2-0 is high and away, 3 balls and no strikes. Chilly night here tonight. Not like July 26th at all. 3-0 in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. If you're Amos, do you take here as well? Or if it's something meaty, do you take a swing at it? Burkhardt will come set. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. To his right, Arias up with it and over to first, and the Goldeyes are done here in the 7th on a ground ball out to second base. No runs, no hits, and 2 left. We'll go to the 8th. All Trois-Rivières leading 6-1, TSN 12-9.
Do you have a plan to escape winter this year? How about an Air Canada vacations trip with endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water, friendly people, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving? Plan the perfect escape this winter to the Grand Bahia Principe all-inclusive resort with Air Canada Vacations. Direct flights from Winnipeg to Montego Bay, Jamaica all winter long. Start planning your getaway today at aircanadavacations.com.
Discovered a francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Abrequerie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
This summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meteor, full of the bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are good goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
We go to the and Gabe Aguilar will work into his 4th. Brett Flowers, Richard Arias, and David Cooper, 7, 8, and 9. 6-1, Trois-Rivières. Hust all night from Lincoln, and here they are tonight with 2 runs in the 3rd and 4 in the 4th. First pitch, swung on, ground ball out towards short, waiting for it. Mazzola up with it, steps toward first, fires a strike, 1 out. And Richard Arias, the batter. And Arias 2 for 3 tonight, an RBI and a run scored. Goldeyes are being out-hit 11-4 and outscored 6-1. And Richard Arias has flown out at an RBI singled again, and was caught stealing. First pitch, low and inside, ball 1. Tomorrow, Chris Salamita, the left-hander for Winnipeg, makes his 2013 debut. 1-0. Swung on, chopper foul back toward the screen. 1-1. Salamita was 5-7 with a 3.77 ERA last year. Jeff Shields, a right-hander, counters for Lazeg. He's 6-6 with a 2.56 ERA. And Aguilar comes set in the 1-1. He is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And the Goldeyes, I think, are going to get somebody up in the bullpen to start getting loose. 2-1. Ooh, way outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. That eluded the glove of the catcher, Luis Allen, who even kind of dove to his the catch, and he couldn't get all that baseball. Back to the screen it goes. 3-1 to Arias. Right-hander down there. The pitch. Swung on, and a chopper over the mound, back of the middle. Curling as Mesquite picks it up, throws to first. A little low, but dug out nicely by Ryan Skoma, and there's 2 away. Good play on both ends. That's a tough play. You know, as a middle infielder, not only coming in on the ball and making the pickup is important, but how you do it. And a lot of times, you're trying to come in and curl so it sets you up for a better throw toward first base. And that was that down there on that Mesquite play on Richard Arias for the second out just moments ago. David Cooper, the batter. First pitch swung on and lined to center field, and that'll be taken on a hop by Tyler Graham. Kaohi Downing throwing to the bullpen. Down the left field line for Winnipeg, the right-hander.
Number 4, Steve Brown.
And back to the top of the order in Steve Brown, who's 2 for 4 tonight. Brown has had a bunt single, double, scored a run, flown out twice to left field. And this will be the second time that he faces Aguilar. throw goes over to first base, and back in time is David Cooper, who's 22 of 30 on the base pass. He leads this Trois-Rivières team in stolen bases. And another throw goes over there to first, and diving back in is Cooper, no tag from Skoma. Activity in both bullpens. It's Downing, the right-hander for Winnipeg, down the left field line. Down the right field line is Purdy. He's probably going to enter the game in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch, and time called as Aguilar was halfway through the wind. And it's granted by home plate umpire Art Thigpen. Steve Brown stands back in, batting .266. Another throw goes over to first, and Cooper back in time. Just a reminder, folks, that if you're coming to any of the Goldeyes games, you're asked to bring a non-perishable food item for donation to Winnipeg Harvest. Pitch is outside. First offering, ball one. Collection bins located at every ballpark entrance. Peak of the market and the Goldeyes encourage all listeners to help those in need by bringing a tin for the bin on your way in. 1 ball, no strikes to Steve Brown. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled away right side, and out of play, out onto Pioneer Avenue. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Steve Brown will step back in. Runner at first base, 2 away. We're in the top of 8, 6-1 Trois-Rivières. And Aguilar will come set. 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Good pitch. Now the Goldeyes still have 6 outs with 2 away. We look ahead to the bottom of 8. Top of the order in Graham, Mosquite, and Sadler. Wouldn't take much to get back in it, but it's getting late. And the street lights are on. And a throw over to first base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. A long pause, the pitch. Way outside, goes to the backstop. And David Cooper goes up to second base. And that is a wild pitch. And the count 2-2 on Steve Brown. Some updates on some other games. First to the American Association, the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. They're in the 8th. Sioux City leads Fargo 3-1. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Aguilar, I think, might be done for the night. And he finishes it off in fine fashion with his 4th strikeout of the evening. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 8. 6-1 Trois-Rivières. TSN 1290.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam. Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Buying or selling your home is one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. Realtors know the market, understand the strategy, and will negotiate in your best interests. Plus, Goldeyes fans, Pick up a copy of the Real Estate News and search for Goldie for your chance to win great prizes with our In the Hood promotion. Remember, the Real Estate News is available in print, online, or mobile. Either way, it's in your hands.
.com. Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Safer Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Safer Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Safer Agencies for details. 694-6787.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Alexander Burkhardt is done. He was fine today, 7 innings and 4 hits, 1 run. And it is earned. 2 walks, 1 strikeout, a wild pitch, and he'll leave with the lead. And a fresh inning to start for Nick Purdy. 6-1 is the score for Trois-Rivières, bottom of 8. And this pitching change is brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Graham, Mosquite, Sadler to face Nick Purdy as Trois-Rivières reaches into their bullpen for the first time here. And Nick Purdy, 6'5", 210 pounds, a 23-year-old. And he'll face Graham, Mosquite, Sadler. 1, 2, 3 in the order. And Nick Purdy, saw him a couple of times in that series in Trois-Rivières. First pitch is high, ball 1. Got a pretty good arm. Makes his 17th appearance. He's 1-2 with a 2.82 ERA. And a bunt fouled back to the screen by Graham. 1 ball, 1 strike. 14 hits in 22 and 1/3 innings. 7 earned runs, 12 walks, 24 strikeouts, 1 homer given up. Opposition batting 173 against him. Pitches outside, and the count 2-1. Well, like I said, there's 6 outs to go for Winnipeg. Wouldn't take much, the 2-1. Swung on, ground ball out toward third. Gobbled up by Neeland, and he throws across for out number 1. But it's got to happen ASAP here. Sioux City leading Fargo 3-1 in the 8th. In the American Association, as we look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. And Gary leading St. Paul 4-3 in the 7th. Finals tonight in the big leagues. Detroit got by Philadelphia 2-1. Doug Fister the win, 9-5. Cole Hamels the loss. He drops to 4-13. First pitch to Mosquite is outside, ball 1. And Joaquin Benoit, the save, is 10th for the Tigers. Game 2 of that double dip. Washington exacted some revenge after getting shut out 11-0 in Game 1 by the Mets. They won Game 2, 2-1. Pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Rafael Soriano goes to 2-2 at the win. Well, Troy Hawkins lost 3-2. Ryan Zimmerman, a home run, is 22nd. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-2. And Miami shut out Pittsburgh 2-0. Henderson Alvarez 1-1 with the win. Jeff Locke the loss, 9-3. And Atlanta beat St. Louis 4-1. Mike Minor 10-5. Adam Wainwright 13-6 with the loss. Craig Kimbrell, the save, is 29. Pitch is low, 2-2. We're in the bottom of 8 here. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 away. Mosquito for 3. Facing Nick Purdy. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And out of play it goes. And Nick Purdy was in Vancouver prior to this in that Northwest League. 6'5", 210 pounds. 2-2. Swung on, bounced left side, foul. He'll be 24 in October. And if I'm not mistaken, Nick Purdy is Canadian. Two balls, two strikes to Mesquite. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And indeed, Nick Purdy from Ajax, Ontario. 3-2 pitch is just inside, ball 4. 1-out free pass. So the Goldeyes get a walk. And Ray Sadler will step up and in. Third walk issued by Trois-Rivières pitching tonight. First pitch to Sadler is high, ball 1. Ray tonight is 1 for 3. He had an RBI single in the first. He lined out and then grounded out. Since then, pitch is swung on and fouled away. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike. The pitch is just inside, 2-1. I don't know if you've been following, but there's a couple of Cubans that are out there that are being courted for big money. Pitch is swung on and popped up. That will drift back into the seats behind that Trois-Rivières first base dugout. And Ray Sadler stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big money by big league teams, and they basically get to choose where they want to go. Well, the Phillies signed Cuban right-hander Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez to a 6-year contract tonight. Nick Purdy here, drafted by Seattle in 07, by Kansas City in 08, never signed. 2-2 is a little bit low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Started his professional career in 2010 with the Blue Jays after signing as a free agent. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ray. 6-1 Trois-Rivières, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and Sadler down on strikes. So 2 away here in the bottom of 8 for Ryan Skoma, who is 1 for 3 tonight. And Skoma will stand in from the left-hand side. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. We're in the bottom of 8, runner at first base. Been 3 walks in the last 2 innings. The Goldeyes have not been able to do anything with it. It has been for the most part, lifeless performance here tonight. The 0-1 is a breaking ball that's outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is outside, 2-1. Back at her tomorrow, 5:30, with Around the Association. At 4:30, 5:30 pregame, 6:05 first pitch. 2-1. Swung on and fouled off the mask of Emerson Frostad, the catcher who has a 3-run double tonight as part of that 4-run fourth inning, which essentially is the difference here tonight. Although they did, that being Trois-Rivières, score twice in the third inning to take a 2-1 lead. Then they added on with 4 more in the fourth. 2-2. Swung on, punched right back up the middle for a base hit. And Ryan Skoma has his second hit of the night. Around second, heading for third is Mosquite. He'll be in there standing. Runners on the corners here for Casey Arthur, the DH. Well, again, we harken back to it wouldn't take much for the club to get back into this thing. And one swing of the bat most certainly would put him right back in it. And Casey at the bat. 1 for 2 with a walk tonight. And he'll stand in from the right side. Runners on the corners, 2 away. First pitch. Fastball down and away, ball 1. That fastball at 92 on the gun. We've seen some pretty good arms out of the bullpens for Sioux Falls and now Trois-Rivières. Guys touching low 90s here. The 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Arthur's bounced out to short, singled in the 4th, walked in the 7th. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, that's clubbed out to right field. On the run back goes Nowak, and he will make the catch as he turns and faces us, backing up toward the warning track for the final out. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We'll go to the 9th. 6-1 Trois-Rivières, TSN 12-9.
We all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but it sure grows in our branches. At Steinbach Credit Union, you get a great interest rate on any of our savings accounts, right from $1. That's right, no minimum balance here. Add to that a complete range of financial products and our unparalleled service, and that could put a smile on anyone's face. So switch to SCU today and laugh all the way from the bank. Steinbach Credit Union, taking care of the world's most important money, yours.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia, voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Joey Downing will be the new pitcher for Winnipeg. And he'll be the 3rd pitcher of the night. 6-1 Trois-Rivières in front. And that's it for Gabe Aguilar, who once again gives the Goldeyes some stellar long relief. He goes 4 1/3 innings tonight. And no runs. He gave up 3 hits, shutout baseball, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, a wild pitch. And the pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Here's Emerson Frostad to face Downing. First pitch is low for ball 1. And then for Cohee, he will come in and make appearance number 25. The pitch is inside and low. 2-0. 2-4 is Downing's record, a 2.92 ERA. Good numbers. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. 16 hits in 24 and 2/3 innings. 8 earned runs, 14 walks, 15 strikeouts. A homer allowed, and the opposition batting 188 against them. 2-1. Swung on and lifted out toward left, but right at Lentini. He'll make the catch, and Frostad is out number 1. They do have activity in the bullpen down there. For Trois-Rivières, it's number 19. In Sean Keeler. Here's Drew Miller. 1 for 3, an RBI triple and a walk. He struck out twice as well. First pitch is fastball wide, ball 1. And the lights at full illumination. Darkness has settled in here now. 1-0 is low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball down the first base line, but foul. Two balls, 1 strike. Drew Miller, Medicine Hat, Alberta, now makes his home in Calgary, played for the Vipers. The 2-1. Swung on, clubbed out toward left field. Lentini drifting back, still going back, turning, facing us, and making a one-handed catch with the arm fully extended. He almost misjudged it. 2 down. And here's Cam Nealon. 2 away, we look ahead to the bottom of 9. Josh Mazzola, Phelan Lentini, and Luis Allen due up. And Downing will come set. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Good fastball at 89 on the gun here. Nothing and 1. And the pitch swung on, broken bat, bounced out towards short, up with it Mazzola, throws to first, and we'll go to the bottom of 9 with the Goldeyes needing 5 runs to tie this thing, 6 to win it. We'll see what happens when we come back. Make sure you do. 6-1 is the score for Trois-Rivières on TSN 1290.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent. From our farm to your table.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
It's the Trade-In, Trade-Up event on now at Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler. Stop in for incredible deals on current vehicles and trade-in values that you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, or SUV, Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler has the right vehicle for you. Plus, enter to win a 2013 new vehicle of your choice. Go to selkirkchrysler.com and RSVP today to get on the guest list of the private Trade-In, Trade-Up event at Selkirk Chrysler. Hurry, it all ends July 31st.
Well, we go to the bottom of inning number 9. And the Goldeyes are trailing by 5 at 6-1. New pitcher for Trois-Rivières, Sean Keeler, comes in to replace Nick Purdy. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, a walk, 1 strikeout for Purdy. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. So Keeler, a right-hander to face Mazzola, Lentini, and Allen. Last chance for Winnipeg And for Keeler, he'll make his 19th appearance. 0-2 with a 3.86 ERA. 14 hits in 18 2/3. 8 earned runs, 21 walks, 16 strikeouts. No homers allowed. The opposition batting .203 against them.
Now pitching for Trois-Rivières, the number 19.
And here comes Josh Mazzolo for 2 tonight with a walk.
Leading off the one round the fight for Goldeyes, the shortstop.
Crowd here tonight under 5,000. 4,889. 48-89. And here's Mazzola's bounced out, walked, and flown out tonight. First pitch is in there for a strike. So 6-1, and you know what needs to happen here is you got to get some guys on base. Unless you hit 5 solo shots. 0-1. Swung on, fouled back. Nothing in 2 quickly. Well, one thing that I can tell you is that this bullpen, and I've seen it now for the 4th time for Trois-Rivières, has been pretty good. Purdy and then this guy, both real good numbers. Pitch is a half a swing and a miss low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And they're trying to use everything to their advantage to win game 1 here tonight. Aigles de Goldeyes don't come back. They'll fall a game under 500 again and maybe miss a chance to watch Fargo lose the 1-2. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. Well, there you go. That's a good start. And here's Phelan Lantini, who is 0 for 3 tonight. And Mazzola now with hits in 8 of his last 9. And Lantini will step in from the right side. He's bounced out, hit into a double play, and flown out. Mazzola with his 4th hit and 14 trips on the homestand. And Lantini wrangling the bat, and now Frostad will call for time, and the catcher goes out to talk with Sean Keeler. Wind still blowing from left to right. That is hit number 6. Mazzola's single to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Hit number 6 for Winnipeg this evening. They're being outscored 6-1, out hit 12-6. And Lantini steps back in from the right side after that quick little battery meeting. First pitch is low, ball 1. 4,889 here tonight. 48-89. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Lantini on the year, batting .288. And the pitch is a breaking ball, bounces in the dirt, but it's saved by Frostad, who keeps that in front of him, and no advance from Mazzola. So still a runner at first base. Mazzola 3 of 5 in the base paths this year. 2 balls and 1 strike. Keeler comes set. 2-1 pitch. It's high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Lantini gets aboard, how the Goldeyes would play this. because you've got Luis Allen stepping up. The 3-1, runner on the move, pitch is swung on and fouled away right side. Well, they're trying to hit and run, and runner moving on 3-1, and the runner will be moving 3-2 here, too. So Mazzola back to first base to get set. Lentini looking out to Keeler from the right side batter's box. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch is a little excuse-me swing and foul back. A full count to Phelan. One of the many Californians on this team. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on, and that is cracked high. Pretty deep out to right center, but it's going to be Steve Brown that gets into the alley to make the catch for out number 1. And Luis Allen, the batter. And Allen will step up. From the right-hand side. And Allen is bounced out, flown out, and walked. First pitch is low, ball 1. Allen on this homestand is 4 for 11. Runner at first base in Mazzola. Goldeyes are down to their final 2 outs, trailing 6-1 tonight. The pitch swung on, and that is crushed. Out to left center. On the run, Smith. Not going to get there. It is off the warning track, off the wall. They're going to wave in Mazzola. In standing at second base with an RBI double is El Cabong. And it's 6-2, Trois-Rivières. Oh, that was vintage Luis Allen right there. Not a lot of height, just a line drive. Cabong. And here's Amos Ramon. And now the grand slam is in play here. And Amos Ramon 0 for 3 tonight. And Amos has bounced out twice, flown out once. First pitch is a little bit high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Amos batting .251, and maybe the gathering here is awoken. The 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Amos 6 home runs and 34 driven in. A lot of the players with sleeves on tonight. The 2-0. Swung on, good hack there, fouled back to the screen. And it's 2-1. Ramon on a 3-game hitting streak, but 0 for 3 tonight. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. That's going to get through. And get by Arias into right field. They're going to hold up Luis Allen at third base. And Amos extends it to a 4-game hitting streak. And there's runners on the corners with 1 away for Tyler Graham. And now all of a sudden the Goldeyes will have the potential tying run on the on-deck circle. And Trois-Rivières is scrambling to get somebody up in that bullpen. And it's number 17 in Nick Sirianitis. And now we're going to see a little visit here from Pierre-Luc Laforest. And the field manager of Les Aigles will come out, have a little chat. I don't know if he's going to take Keeler out. He is, and he's going to go to Nick Sirianitis. So they go to the right-hander, and Keeler's done for the night. Goldeyes are maybe trying to have an awakening here in downtown. I'll tell you more about it in 60 on the call of the bullpen. 6-2, Trois-Rivières, TSN 1290.
TSN 1290. We talk more Jets.
It's not so much if the team loses, it's about the effort. If the effort's not there, then they boo.
More NHL.
Why is this only a topic of discussion when a guy gets knocked out?
More Major League Baseball.
They're not going to get that ring with those bats unless they get another arm.
And more Bombers.
We have a big city stadium, and with big city stadium comes big city problems.
Sports, and more sports.
There is no way in hell you can play every second night and be out of shape.
Play with tremendous effort, relentlessness, play with class. You know, never, ever give up.
This is a young, growing team. They're learning how to win.
We're about all sports, all the time.
They're comfortable with each other, know where the other guy is going to be, and know how the other guy is going to react.
TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Well, that's it for Sean Keeler here tonight. 1/3 of an inning, 3 hits, a run, it's earned. Responsible for 2 more. No walks, no strikeouts. He gives way to Nick Sirianitis, who will face Tyler Graham. And Sirianitis, the long hair, the beard, looks like he could be pitching for the Oakland A's. Kind of got that look. And Tyler Graham, a former Arizona Diamondback, last year, in fact, who's 1 for 4 tonight, will step up and in, and the Goldeyes trailing by 4 with runners on the corner. This pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Sirianitis is a right-hander, and he'll come set. First pitch is a fastball that's low, ball 1. Nick Sirianitis makes his 24th appearance. He has 9 saves this year, and this is a save situation. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. He's 0-2 with a 4.63 ERA. 22 hits in 23 in a third inning. Taylor Graham didn't like that last strike call. The 1-1. Swung on, shot down the right field line, but foul. 1-2. 12 earned runs, 15 walks, 18 strikeouts, a homer. Opposition batting .253 of Sirianitis. The 1-2. Swung on and bounced foul back toward the screen. Still a ball and 2 strikes on Graham, who's had an infield single tonight, popped out, flown out, and bounced out. Allen at third base. Ramon is at first. Sirianitis comes set, the 1-2. Swung on, chopper, left side. Sirianitis will pick that up. He throws to first. It won't be in time. Infield single, a run scores, and it's 6-3. And all of a sudden, on the infield RBI single by Tyler Graham, the Goldeyes will bring the potential tying run to the plate. Stopping at second is Ramon. And Kevin Mosquite, the batter. And Mosquite is 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. Ramon will stop at second. Graham aboard with 2 infield singles tonight at first. Luis Allen scored. It's 6-3. And Sirianitis will come set first pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. Arias will throw to second for 1. The ball is dropped. Everybody's safe. The ball was dropped at second. Tyler Graham, a hard slide. He knocked it loose of Cooper, who never really had it in the glove. A fielder's choice for Mesquite, and there'll be an error on the second baseman on the throw. E4. And now Ray Sadler will have a chance with one swing of the bat to end this thing. How about that? Ray 1 for 4 tonight. First pitch is a fastball on the outside edge for a strike. 2 in, bases loaded. The winning run is at the plate, and there's only 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 9. Sarianitis will come set. The 0-1 swung on and popped up. Shallow right, running back area, and that will drop. In for a base hit. They'll throw to second. Won't be in time. Ramon will score on a bloop single by Ray. And it's 6-4. Ramon comes in to score. Graham goes to third. Mesquite up to second. And Ray Sadler has his second RBI single of the night. And here is Ryan Skoma. And now the Goldeyes will get Patrick Keating up in the bullpen to start throwing down the left field line. 6-4 Winnipeg. Bottom 9, bases loaded, 1 out. And Skoma is 2 for 4 tonight. First pitch, fastball swung on and missed at 91 on the gun for strike 1. Oh, a base hit maybe ties this baby. 0-1 to the team's best hitter. The pitch is low, and it hit the umpire. And Art Thigpen might have got that in the old compromising area. 1 ball, 1 strike to Skoma. It was on a bounce, and it came up into the tall umpire's midsection area around the belt. And needless to say, he's walking a little gingerly. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're into it now here in downtown. And they'll bring a little bit of water out for Art Thigpen. And our home plate umpire will have a little blast of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shane Zadiviak, the Goldeyes athletic therapist, came out of the Goldeyes third base dugout. And we're ready to go again. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan Skoma. Outfield is deep and straight away on the Goldeyes left-handed swinging first baseman. A Goldeye at every base. The 1-1 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. 93 on the gun right there. Some speed at third and second. Mesquite at second. Graham is at third. Ray Sadler occupies first base. 1-2 pitch is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Skoma takes all the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ryan Skoma. A home run, 30 driven in. A home run here, and the Goldeyes walk off. The 2-2 swung on and missed, and Skoma down on strikes. And here comes Casey Harther. He is the last hope for Winnipeg. Sarianitis picks up a strikeout, the 3rd tonight for Trois-Rivières. And Harther is the 9th man to hit in the inning. And Casey 1 for 3 with a walk tonight. And he'll stand in for the right-hand side. First pitch is in there for a strike. And Arthur thought that it was a little low and outside and maybe a little generous. You can tell by his reaction. 0-1. And Sarianitis comes set. The pitch is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Arthur has bounced out, singled, walked, and flown out tonight. He has a grand slam, one of two Goldeyes to have a grand slam. The only one still with the team. The 1-1. Swung on, shot down the right field line, but foul. And the Goldeyes are down to their final strike. The other with a grand slam is the departed Nate Sampson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goldeyes are a hit away from tying it. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, and the Goldeyes are done. Wow, they made it exciting, but a strikeout of both Skoma and Arthur at the end by Sirianitis preserves the victory for Trois-Rivières here in game number 1. For the Goldeyes in the 9th, 3 runs. They get those on a total of 5 hits. There